Hello and welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. I'm your host Remon Azab, aka Remon with TeamSkunk, and I've got a special one for you today, guys. I'm at the EA headquarters over in Redwood Shores, California, with a couple of other YouTube celebrities here. T 101, Warrior from Team Instinct, Mobile Gamer, and Miss Passier. We're right now actually in the trenches here, in the deep dark dungeon with EA Jesse, going over some really exclusive content. And I have a real treat for you guys today. I'm going to be doing a 7-star character review of the new Takedown Raid reward character that is going to be General Kenobi. I'm sure you guys just got the update and you realize now that it's actually finally happened. General Kenobi is in the game. We've actually got a developer build up here where I've been able to max him out to 7 stars and gear 10, and he's not going to be able to get to gear 11 until level 82. So right now we actually uploaded my account, which I'm only at level 81 right now. So this is the max we're able to take him at the moment. We put up some mods on him, and we've maxed out and omegaed all of his abilities. So we're going to be able to take him into battle here and go over each one of his abilities so you guys can actually get a little showcase on what General Kenobi will look like when you're able to max him out through your raids. Now, we're also going to be able to take a special look here at the tank takedown raid itself. So I'm looking forward to showing you guys this new content. First and foremost, let's take a look at his basic ability here, Intuitive Strike, which is deal physical damage to a target enemy with a 75% chance to grant foresight to a random ally that doesn't have it for 2 turns. If all allies are buffed, deal double damage. So this is going to be great. Again, he's got a 75% chance to grant foresight to a random ally, and it's going to give it to him for 2 turns, which is going to be really great, especially in this raid, because you're going to get attacked from all different angles. And we've seen, from the clips that they've shown us so far, that there's going to be a lot of different ads out there. So you're going to want to have foresight on as many characters as possible. And obviously, if all allies are buffed, dealing double damage just increases Kenobi's damage significantly, and that's a huge bonus as well. But let's go on to his first special attack here, which is the Negotiator. And this will actually dispel all debuffs from all allies and grant them the opposite buffs for 2 turns, if any. All allies that were not debuffed gain Retribution for 2 turns. General Kenobi gains 50% turn meter. So this is really awesome. We're talking about, in circumstances where maybe you're facing a droid team, or maybe in a raid where you're getting a lot of negative status effects, you're going to be able to convert those negative status effects into positive status effects, their actual opposite effects. So that's really cool. We're actually going to get to see that in action here, and it's actually a really good example, this raid, to show you. So we're going to get a lot of negative effects, and I'm going to be able to convert those into positive effects, and you guys will actually get to see how that works. The animations look really cool from what I've seen so far, so definitely looking forward to showing you guys that. Now, going on to Lead the Charge, which is his second special. It's deal physical damage to target enemy, grant a random ally offense up for 2 turns, then call all buffed other allies to assist, dealing 30% less damage. So this is great, and this is going to be really awesome because this attack will basically call every Jedi to assist if they're all buffed, and it can do a significant amount of damage. I've seen the animation for it. It looks really cool. And again, when we get into the raid here in a few minutes, you guys will get a chance to take a look at it. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Now let's take a look at his leader ability, which is 212th Attack Battalion Commander. Jedi and clone allies gain 30% max health and 70% defense. After a Jedi ally uses a team healing special ability, all other allies at full health are called to assist, dealing 50% less damage. When a clone ally uses a special ability, they gain a buff. Attacker gains advantage, support gains stealth, and tank gains taunt for 1 turn. So that's going to be huge. You're talking about a taunt for 5s. You're talking about stealth for Rex, and obviously support would be Echo, and you're going to be getting stealth with those characters. So there's a lot of great advantages for both the clones and the Jedis here. And once you get a chance to see how many times these guys get called in for assists with heals, this is going to bring back the relevance of some of these healer characters like Luminara, Jedi Consular. Possibly even Barriss Offee with her basic attack being able to do a group heal. So that's really great as well. We're definitely looking forward to trying out a couple of different combinations with Kenobi to see how he works. But let's go over to his last ability here, which is his unique, and that is Soresu. Not really quite sure how to pronounce that, but at the end of each of his turns, General Kenobi has a 65% chance to gain foresight for 2 turns. Whenever another ally is critically hit, if General Kenobi is alive, they gain critical hit immunity for 1 turn, and General Kenobi gains taunt for 1 turn. So again, that's going to be great. It's kind of like Shore Trooper in that it's going to protect some of your characters from some of these meta teams like Lando, Anakin, Biggs and Wedge. So some of these heavy AoE teams are going to be able to, be basically nullified with these critical hit immunity characters. And the fact that it now then shifts the attention over to General Kenobi with that taunt is also very huge. So it's basically a benefit in a lot of different ways. And again, I'm looking forward just to seeing it in action and showing you guys how we can do this. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the mods here. Now, we've equipped mostly critical damage set mods here, and really the other set, we decided to go with speed rather than creating another set because we wanted to make Kenobi as fast as possible. We went through a test of this build yesterday, and it did not go so well with a slow Kenobi, so we decided to make him as fast as possible. So we brought him up to 208 speed. I took some of the mods off of some of my different characters and put them on here for the test. Now, with the mods that we've added, he actually has a combined health and protection of around, let's see here, 65k, which is a pretty decent amount for a tank. I mean, obviously, that's a little bit lower than your Sunfax or maybe your Royal Guards, but also, again, we've modded him for speed, so you can always alter that and give him more HP or protection if you want as well. He has a significant amount of critical damage here at 211.5%, and then if we're going down to his speed is going to be at 208. I believe his base is at 121 right now. Again, those are all subject to change before the character is released. And his basic physical damage here is 2767, so that's a decent amount of damage. And overall, you can just take a look at the rest of his abilities here. I don't want to go through each one because I'd like to actually get into some live gameplay here. So let's go ahead back into the Cantina. And we're going to take a look at the new tank takedown raid here. So we're going to go into phase 1 of the tank takedown raid here. We've already launched it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll with a Jedi and clone team here. We're rolling right now with Kenobi lead. And we have Fives, Rex, Luminara, and Jedi Consular. I'm going to switch it up a little bit, and I'm going to actually take out... I'm going to take out Fives, and I'm going to put in I'm going to go with Ahsoka Tano. I'd like to go with. So let's get to Ahsoka. This looks like a pretty good Clone Wars team here. Do we want to get Anakin in there? I mean, you got to have Anakin in there, right? So, I mean, let's go with Anakin instead of Jedi Consular. So that's a pretty Clone Wars ready team. Now we're going to be facing General Grievous here in phase 1. Definitely looking forward to seeing what we can do against him. From my initial thoughts here, it seems like this is going to be pretty difficult, so I'm hoping that we can get, some of these, attacks out for you guys here so I can show you every ability that Kenobi has. So, let's see here. Now, so we're facing 2 IG-100s, a B2, and General Grievous to start the match here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for buff immunity on one of these IG-100s. Did not land that. Okay, now we're going to go for a basic attack here on B2. Just try to get B2 out of here because B2 does a significant amount of damage and actually can dispel all your positive status effects. So What I'm going to do is I'm going to do again basic here with Rex, try to reduce B2's turn meter. Okay, there Grievous goes with his shenanigans. Okay, so now we have gotten ability block here on General Kenobi, so we're going to have to go ahead and try to get that off. So what's really cool is that ability that converts all the negative status effects, and I'm looking forward to showing you what that looks like when we have a ton of them on here. So now I'm going to do some splash damage here with Anakin. Okay, so now we're back with Kenobi. We're going to do a basic attack again, just try to get that ability block off. Excellent. So now I don't want to dispel yet because I want to show you. Yeah, maybe we should dispel. Yeah, let's dispel. Okay, and then let me go for B2 here and continue to try to work on him. Okay, so now all allies are buffed. Let's go ahead and do a heal here with Luminara, and let me show you what this looks like. That is so cool. So, again, all buffed allies get called in for the assist. Again, we're going to do the same thing here with General Kenobi's special attack, Lead the Charge, and you're going to see a whole bunch of call-in assists as well with this attack. Look at that animation. That's so cool. That's awesome. So now B2 has come in with his ability. Again, Greaves is going to come in and do all these negative effects on us here. So let's let him do his worst. And I'm going to use the special attack here by Rex. Subdue. Let's get rid of B2 here with this basic attack. Oh, did not work. All right, so this is really cool, guys. We're going to use his second special ability, the Negotiator here, that's going to convert all these negative effects into positive effects. And anybody that doesn't have any negative effects is going to get Retribution. So let's take a look at this. Wow, that's really cool. So now he's going to get counterattack. Awesome. Again, just a really cool character overall, has a ton of great abilities. He's really got a great synergy with clones and Jedis. Let's do some splash damage here with Anakin. Bam. Oh. Okay, so let's keep working on Grievous. Let's try to do as much damage to him as we can. Oh, and he revived that B2. Looking all right here. As you can see, I mean, we're still at 98.56% on this raid, so we're just slowly chipping away at this, guys. And you know, it's going to be a pretty difficult raid. I do know that they're going to be making some balance adjustments from this build, so what you see right now, it may not necessarily be what you get in the final product, so just bear that in mind. But definitely, you know, again, very cool to see the amount of detail and work that they've put into this. Obviously, Kenobi's really cool. Now let's take a look. This is going to be a group heal here with protective maneuvers by Ahsoka Tano. So this should call in, you know, a lot of assists here. So, and it did not. Oh, they have to be at 100% health. That's right. So, okay, so that did not work as intended, but still pretty cool. So let's go and continue just to work on Grievous here. Obviously, Kenobi's gone, so that's unfortunate. But again, just great to get a chance to show you guys what the character can do. You know, there's a lot of different synergies, I'm sure, to work with Kenobi, and we don't know what those are yet. We're gonna have to theory craft some of those and see what works best. Whether it's you know, a healer heavy team or a clone heavy team, not quite sure yet. But definitely glad just to see some live action gameplay of the guy and get to go through all of his abilities here, so you guys can see what works and, you know, how it goes in the actual new raid. But as always, I definitely appreciate you guys checking this out. I'll have some more content coming up for you guys over the next couple of days. We're going to be also doing an interview here with EA Jesse. I'm not sure if that's going to post before this video or afterwards, but definitely appreciate you guys checking it out. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next one, and may the force be with you. Thanks again, guys. Have a good night.